This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The Pelicans hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. And, of course, Jason Tatum. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him.
Yeah. No question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Now, here's Sabonis. Over Williamson. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Sabonis has got the opening basket of the game for the Suns. Williamson, the screen. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
They get a hand on it. Alvarado with it. Brunson picks him up. The wide open look here for Wood. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides in terms of building his body up.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
And the Pelicans with possession here. The Suns getting the bucket. Williamson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wood. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really, every team had the chance to sign Wood early on, but passed. And this man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
All free throws good from Wood. And when you talk about offensive weaponry, Brent, the Suns are loaded.
Well, these guys are absolutely scary, Kevin. Night after night, they can come in with guys who can fill it up from anywhere on the floor. So hard to stop that kind of potency on the offensive end. When the play breaks down, you go to the talent, and, man, they loaded with talent.
Now here's Brunson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, Sabonis. Good on the shot. Sabonis has got his second basket of the game.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Edwards drives in. Pass to Alvarado. Kicks it out to Williamson. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Sabonis inside. He gets it in there. Sabonis has got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Williamson outside. Pass to Daniel. Williamson, the screen. Over in the corner, Wood. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Abaji. He's covered by Daniels. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Substitution for your goal.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Right side, out of Antetokounmpo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside, Edwards. Shoots over White. And the shot is long.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Screen by Sabonis. They grab their own miss. Robinson pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Edwards looking it over. Nance with no one around. Drills it from outside.
Nance Jr. wasting no time and quick decision making, helping out that possession.
Antetokounmpo. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 6 points for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Edwards. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nance. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup. And so it's the Phoenix Suns bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Suns.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Pass to Nance. Hill looking around. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Williamson from long range.
Man, when a guy like Chris Paul is hustling out there, it's going to inspire the rest of the team, blitzing the shooters well with his quickness.
Jones, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. To the inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pelicans trailed by 10. And here is Hill. Still yet to score. To the middle. Up top, Nance. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have the choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
Phoenix leading by 10. Al Paul. Pulls up on the wing. Can't hit that one. Outside Hill. Down low. Here's Fry. Here's Wood. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. No good from Fry.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Suns have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Outside Robinson. Wood sets a screen to the paint, and he finishes nicely on the way.
Well, you have to get out there for dunking shots, so that's going to open things up for the screener.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. When you look at Chris Paul, Brent, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick-and-roll possession he plays in.
Screen by Jones. Pulls up. It's hauled in by Hero. Pelicans trailed by 13. Back to Wood. .135 left here in the second. Hill has the open look. Wood controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And creating the second chance opportunity there. Wood has a nose for the ball and the length to make the play.
Pulls it up. Nice open look, but it's no good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Pass to Fry. No good on the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And so Hill bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 11. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. And a wide open look for Hero. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Fry's got his first bucket of the night. And finished off by Oladipo.
Ferocious in his athleticism right there. Oladipo way up high.
And Hill has it in the corner. .15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Drops in the tray. Woods got 7 now in this quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Back to Paul. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first half of play. Suns lead by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Pelicans trail by 8. Edwards with it. Here's the screen. Pass to Wood. Out to Edwards. Over to the left wing. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Suns leading by 8. Now here's Brunson. He has yet to score. A second chance effort. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis has a great nose to rebound the ball, and then he just sent it back in.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game. It might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. Inside. Out to Edwards. Here's Wood. And that one is off. Nice D from Sabonis. To the inside. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Brent, many noteworthy second-generation stars in the NBA right now, like Domantas Sabonis.
Unbelievable. Had a chance to play against his dad, who was a force to be reckoned with at the center position. But Domantas has exceeded him in some ways, like multiple all-star selections.
He doesn't get the second one.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Unloads. Out to Brunson. Shoots. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 9. Puts it up from 12. He can't get that one.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Sabonis takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And here's Edwards. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip one.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Screen by Sabonis. Kicks it out to Paul. Pocket 6. Wide open look. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Sabonis with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pelicans trailed by 11. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Wood. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Sabonis. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
From deep, Wood. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And that high skill level coupled with the 6'10 frame, and Wood looking more and more polished as a catch and shooter.
Here's Antetokounmpo with the shot. Misses off the left iron.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. And it's Giannis missing. Pelicans trailed by 10. Now Edwards. Pass to Wood. Now Alvarado. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for Phoenix. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we've got... Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Phoenix leading by 10. Here's Paul. Here he goes. Sends it down right in his face.
How Murphy shoots the ball from behind the arc. These driving lanes from time to time are going to be wide open. That's a nice take by Trey.
Pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not much you're going to do with Zion that close.
The drive by Paul. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And the layup falls. Paul's got his first basket of the night.
Now, Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Phoenix making some changes. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside, Hero. Nance a screen. Down low. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. It's White on the wing. And here's Brunson outside. It's holding by Frank.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Outside, Hero. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
6 to shoot. Nance, no good. Here's Abaji. Sweet little floater. And the Suns lead by 11.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
Sabonis with the ball. Over Hill. It's holding by Fry. Hero with it. Nance, right side. Nance, a screen. Here's Daniels. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on White. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Brunson plays with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Outside Edwards. Nice D from Sabonis.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Sabonis has got 10 points in just the second half.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
New Orleans making a switch here. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Suns.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Domantas Sabonis.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And the layup's good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 11.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
White looking around. So the Suns win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.